Welcome to the Wasteland Motorsports Diecast Racing League, where the engines roar and the chaos screams, where only the strong will claw their way through the madness. So strap in tight, Wastelanders, because the dying time is now.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Wastelanders of all ages, welcome back to the 4th episode of the Piston Junction Invitational. I'm your high-octane hype man, the one and only Miles Per Hour, here to crank your adrenaline to 11 and beyond. Get ready for a night of sparks, smoke, and straight-up savagery on the switchback. But before those speed demons light up a track, let's take a peek at the leaderboard to see who's leading the charge into Piston Junction so far. With 18 cans, it's Leo of Reina Racing, followed by King Jester of Marset, and Imperator K of Arlo Racing. So let's meet tonight's contenders in the battle for glory in the Coliseum of Speed. Rolling back into the spotlight with a swagger that screams straight out of Essex, it's Lairy of Essex Boys Racing. Word on the street is this cheeky geezer's got ties to the one and only Queen Diana Spencer of ruined England. Yeah, you heard that right. Whether he's racing for the crown or just out to prove Essex still runs these roads, one thing's for sure. Harry's got the attitude, the accent, and the audacity to leave his rivals eating his dust. From the wilds of Chase Family Racing, it's the cosmic queen of the asphalt, Slug. With her wasteland-worn yellow Camaro and a vibe as free-spirited as the stars themselves, she's a whirlwind of energy and good vibes until the race begins. Don't let her bubbly new age persona fool you. This Zen warrior channels her inner harmony into pure chaos on the track. She doesn't just race, she flows, turning every corner into a dance and every lap into her personal age of Aquarius. And now, tearing up the track with the grit of a survivor and the instincts of a predator, it's the relentless rogue of the road, Stray Dog of Team Kamikaze. A bounty hunter by trade, he's hunted fugitives and outlaws and anyone with a price on their head. But tonight, he's after something bigger, mastery of the Mayhem. His ride's as battered as his reputation, and his methods are just as ruthless. Stray Dog doesn't play by the rules, he makes them and he breaks them. And if you're in his way, you're just another mark to take down. Rising from the zombie-infested ruins of St. Petersburg, Florida, it's the relentless, rebuilt juggernaut, Cyborg Z-2024 of Hot Nuts Diecast.
Systems activated.
Created by the time-traveling mastermind Craigster 5, this mechanized menace was designed for one thing, to destroy. Behind the wheel of his fearsome ride, the Impaler, a sleek, reinforced monster built for carnage, Cyborg Z-2024 doesn't just race, he eradicates the competition. The future of speed is here, and it's driving a machine of pure annihilation. On the pole position is the Cyborg, and in lane 2, Stray Dog. Following him is Lairy and then Slug. Now this race was over before it began, with the Cyborg taking an early lead and never giving it up. He comes flying around the Temple of Speed and then down into Piston Junction, and with style and grace, he takes the victory, followed by Slug, Lairy, and Stray Dog. It's a race where everyone finishes, and you've gotta love that, with a 12.7 time. Here they are coming down the bridge into Refinery Corner, and it's pretty clear they're taking a conservative track, trying to stay spaced out so they can all finish the race. Maybe they're trying to get a feel for the switchback, but this granny driving crap is just not gonna do for our viewers. Now we've got Slug on the pole position, next to her is the Cyborg, behind her is Stray Dog, and then we've got Lairy. Slug's tearing through Refinery Row, pushing hard on the switchback. The Cyborg's right on her bumper, setting up for the pass, but she shuts him down hard. That's racing at the rise. With the Cyborg off her bumper, Slug channels her cosmic flow, soaring through the switchback to the finish. But the Cyborg isn't done. He claws his way back to take second place. What a comeback! What a recovery from the machine built to destroy! Welcome back, Wastelanders, to the $1 trillion studio, where the action never stops and neither do the stakes. Let's take a look at the scoreboard and see how tonight's chaos is shaking things up. With 8 cans each, the Hippie and the Cyborg are neck and neck at halftime. Although Lairy and Stray Dog still have a chance to make a mark on this race. Hold on to your helmets, Wastelanders, because before we hit the second half of the racing chaos, we've got breaking news! The Enforcers are cooking up something devious. Word is they're plotting to take down the infamous James Ironbeard. This isn't just a scheme, it's a full-blown ambush in the making. Let's crank up the signal and listen in to their dirty little plans.
Alright, here's the play. We're going after Johnny Piston through his mother, Mama Piston. We all know Johnny's got a soft spot for her, and we're going to use that to get what we need, James Ironbeard. This has to be clean. No shootouts, no chaos. We force her off the road, stage a minor accident, and detain her legally. Once she's in our hands, we trade her for Ironbeard. King Jester will be on the ground, driving his Boulevard Bruiser, the Royal Punchline. His job is to set up the accident. When Mama Piston's forced off the road, he'll accidentally collide with her. Nothing too extreme, just enough to give us the justification to detain her. We're positioning mining mechs at these key points, here and here. Their malfunction will force her off-road and into King Jester's path. Once the accident happens, we roll in, acting like a law-abiding force we're supposed to be. Mama Piston will have no idea we set this up. She'll be detained for reckless driving and endangering another driver, King Jester, of course. Then once we've got her, we make the trade for Ironbeard. This is about leverage, nothing more. Keep it clean, stay professional, and we win.
Wastelanders, you heard it here first, and I can't believe my ears. Major Taylor Green has just laid out a plan so cold it could freeze Nitro. She's plotting to kidnap none other than the matriarch of the Piston clan herself, Mama Piston, and use her as a bargaining chip to snag James Ironbeard. That isn't just low, folks, it's downright despicable. But if there's one thing I know about the Piston clan, it's that they don't go down without a fight. And if there's another thing I know, it's that the Wasteland Motorsports Die-Cast Racing League loves a good fight. Let's get back to the races. Wastelanders, Stage 3 is locked and loaded. On the pole, it's the cheeky speedster from Essex, Lairy. In lane 2, vibing cosmic energy, Slug. Position 3, the cold machine of Mayhem, Cyborg Z-2024, and in the 8 ball, the relentless bounty hunter, Stray Dog. It's a tight pack across the bridge, wheels nearly touching, but here comes Lairy with an aggressive block at the Dodge refinery. He's not giving an inch. Lairy's got that Ford F-150 growling like a beast, and it's packing the power to push him straight to first place. Watch out, this Essex lad means business. Slug takes second, riding her groovy energy. Cyborg locks in third, cold and calculated, with Stray Dog in fourth, fighting to the end. Now in race 4, on the pole, it's Stray Dog with Lairy in lane 2, Slug in third, and Cyborg lurking in the 8 ball. Right out of the gate, Stray Dog takes commanding lead, but in Dead Man's Curve, the Cyborg opens up with the chain gun. He lands the hit but loses control, slamming into Big Hoss on the sidelines. The chaos startles Baby Humongous Cookie, who launches a missile, taking out Lairy. In the end, it's absolute mayhem that brings the whole race to a grinding halt.
It's been a tough night for everybody.
Per WMD rules, if no one completes the course, each group gets one restart. That means we're rerunning race 4, and this time, the results will stand. Buckle up, Wastelanders, because the stakes just got higher, and the action's about to hit overdrive. Once again, Stray Dog jumps to an early lead, but here comes Slug, hard on his tail. Around Dead Man's Curve, she makes her move and puts Stray Dog into the wall. But just as she's about to take control, the Cyborg goes full throttle, trying to drive over the both of them in a desperate gamble. But it backfires spectacularly as he crashes into the Temple of Speed. Slug gets back on the move, but it's not quite enough to take her to the finish line. It's a heartbreaking near finish. And nobody will score cans for this round. Wastelanders, remember that in the world of the WMD, it's not just about glory, it's about survival. Cans are the name of the game, those precious points that represent the lifeblood of your ride. Supplies, fuel, and the edge to stay in the race. Every move on the track is a fight to stack those cans as high as you can and keep rolling strong. And after the dust settles on race 4, here's how the cans stack up. Lairy scrapes together 7 cans, keeping himself in the game. Slug grabs an impressive 11 cans, proving she's got the flow to survive. The Cyborg powers through with 10 cans, staying calculated as ever. And Stray Dog, rough night for the bounty hunter, manages just 2 cans. Every can counts, Wastelanders, and this fight is far from over. Now, if you've enjoyed the chaos, the carnage, and the high-octane action of this race, don't forget to like and subscribe, because if you don't, Well, let's just say Marsec may pay you a little visit at home to find out why. And trust me, you do not want to explain yourself to them.